Hi, we are here at the Extension Office in Rutherford County, and we are going to share with you a little bit about a new insect pest that has been identified here in Murfreesboro. So here today we have Mitchell Moat and myself, Rachel Painter, and we are your local county extension agents. We also have with us Dr. Frank Hale. He is our state entomologist with the University of Tennessee, and he's going to be telling us a little bit more about this insect pest and what we can do about it. So this insect is called Crepe Myrtle Bark Scale, and it is on our beautiful crepe myrtles. So Dr. Hale, can you please share us a little bit more about what this is?
Sure, it's a new pest. It's from China, came over, accidentally got introduced into Texas, in the Dallas, Texas area. And as you can see, it doesn't look like normal crepe myrtle. The plant is turned black and it has white polka dots. Now that's pretty easy to see. This is a pretty good infestation. We cut this from a crepe myrtle shrub locally, but at first it might just be a little fleck of white on the regular colored bark. But after how does the black sooty mold, how's that occur? What happens is, this is a sucking insect. It's tapped into the plant, it's taken out sap, and then it excretes these little droplets of honeydew. And honeydew is a sugary substance, and the sooty mold fungi grows on the honeydew. So you get this black fungi actually growing on this. The honeydew is clear, but over time it will turn blackish color. The scale insect itself is a type of scale called a felt scale. So it has a white waxy covering called the felt that covers it up. It's oval in shape. Underneath there is a reddish insect. And so if you crushed it, you might see some droplets of reddish fluid. But for the most part, this is what you're going to see. And it makes the plant look unthrifty. It just looks bad. And so we have to, generally we're using insecticides to help control this. Some of the products we use are systemic. They get inside the plant. As it sucks the sap out of the plant, it kills the insects. We're also looking to clean up the plant where we can actually use pressure washer, soap and water, and actually just do about a 15-degree band and wash some of that sooty mold will come. We could actually rub some of that sooty mold off the leaves. As you can see there, it just kind of comes off because the leaves are waxy. So you can wash some of that off with a pressure washer. And remember, crepe myrtle also has this papery type bark that will actually peel off the trunk. If you can peel some of that back, the bark underneath will look clean. So just to get it looking a little better, we can use a pressure washer. And also you're going to help control the insects that way.
Great. So what is a systemic? You said you pour that around the base?
Yes, there's several types of systemic insecticides. With an active ingredient would be imidacloprid, or another one has dinotefuran. And most of these products you can just pour around the base of the plant, pull the mulch back so it goes right into the soil, and that's going to be taken up by the root system. You generally would do this in the spring of the year, but whenever you find this pest, if you found it right now, you could even do it right now. Dinotefuran is probably quicker uptake if you had to pick between the two.
So, if a homeowner is concerned, then there's plenty of things that they can do. They can look at their crepe myrtle themselves and see the difference. And Mitchell, what can they do if they are uncertain?
So, just to give you an idea of what the difference, what this looks like, what an infested crepe myrtle stem would look like versus an uninfested, we can take this one here with this fairly heavy population of crepe myrtle bark scale and hold it against an uninfested stem, and you can see how much lighter colored the clean crepe myrtle bark is. But if there's a light infestation, or maybe just the beginning of an infestation, you may not be able to differentiate or know for certain that it is infested. So if that's the case, you can certainly take a physical sample, cut it off, bring it to the extension office, and we can certainly help you verify that yes, you do have crepe myrtle bark scale, and you need to take some steps to help control them, or no, you don't, there's nothing to worry about. If you wanted to do that, just take a pair of hand pruners, and you want to choose a section of the branch that does have showing the symptoms that you're concerned about. You just go through, you cut that off. You like to have a fairly fresh sample, so you want to cut these right soon when you're going to be bringing them to the office. Don't cut it and haul it around on the dash of the car all day long. And then you just cut it off so that you can fit it into your little bag over here. Keep it nice and fresh. And bring that to us, and we'll be glad to examine it. We can put it under the microscope and examine a little bit closer to verify that yes, you do have it or no, you don't.
Great. So in conclusion, this Crepe Myrtle Bark Scale is going to be spreading across the South. And so now we have found it here in Rutherford County. So if you do not do something about this, Mitchell, what would happen?
If you find Crepe Myrtle Bark Scale on crepe myrtles in your landscape, a few things are going to happen. This plant is going to continue to decline over time because it is sucking the fluid out of the plant itself. It's going to weaken itself. The bloom is going to be, it's going to bloom less. Okay, it's not going to have near the bloom show that you'd like for it to have, that the crepe myrtles are famous for. The plant is going to be unsightly. It's pulling away from the aesthetics because you get all the black growth on it. Plus, you're a source of infestation for other plants in the neighborhood. So you are not doing yourselves any favor or your neighbors any favors by leaving it there.
Okay. So again, if you are concerned about your crepe myrtle, please bring us a sample here to the Rutherford County Extension Office and we'll be happy to look at it for you.
For more information on the programs and services offered by the Ag Extension Office, visit their website or follow them on social media.